Telford, please give a warm round of applause to Mr. Tommy Knight! There we go, my friend. Welcome to Telford. Nice to see you again.
Nice to meet you.
Yes, you'll see. You can even sit down. Right, so ladies and gentlemen, don't forget, if you'd like to ask Tommy a question, please stick your hand up. And please, if you're ladies, do not faint when he asks you to answer the question. Just embarrass yourselves. Right, so welcome to Telford. How are you feeling?
I'm great. I'm feeling really good. I've had quite a good morning so far. Yeah.
So, the Sarah Jane Adventures then, what has been the most fun you've had on it?
I think towards the end of the last series that we did, we had absolutely the best scene where the aliens explode and we get covered in all the orange goo.
Alright, okay.
That was literally just a pinnacle of my life. I had so much fun standing there getting covered in this orange oozy stuff. It was amazing.
And was that a one-take only thing? Because I'd imagine if they're going to fire all that kind of stuff at you, cover the entire actual set.
Yeah, we were prepped for a good hour by Nikki, our producer. She was there saying, "Okay, guys, if you laugh, we will sack you." And so we were all like, all right, you know, freaking it a little bit scared, trying not to laugh. But yeah, it was so much fun, so much fun.
And what can we expect then? Because I mean, there are lots of fans of Sarah Jane Adventures. What has been your favourite moment for you, other than that? What's been the favourite gadget or something like that you've got to use? Thank you, Mr. Scarecrow. Okay, next season maybe. Okay.
Oh no, I did like the episode with the berserker with the pendant. We had a stuntman in the car, which Danny, who plays Hyde, they drive around in the awesome car. I got to sit in that and have a little lift around the car park where we were filming. I had a lift around that in about 5 minutes. That was so much fun. That was loads of fun. I love that.
And you got to work with Mr. Tennant himself,
Yep.
the Doctor. Now, when you found out, what was your reaction to get John to work with David?
I was stoked. I was so happy that I'd be working with someone with such prestige. He's a legend in the Who community and everything like that. So to be given the chance to be given the chance for something like that, I was so happy.
And if you have a question, please don't. Look at this straight away, they go up. Alright, you've got a little gentleman down the front here. It's even one nose.
Good.
Did you enjoy being with the Doctor and going in the TARDIS? And who is your favourite baddie?
Yeah, I loved going in the TARDIS. The TARDIS was so much fun. When I first went into the studio, I got to see the whole set of being inside the TARDIS, and you can just walk up into it, walk around the TARDIS, and it's such a weird feeling because you're indoors and you're in the TARDIS, and it's like, hang on a sec, I've seen this on telly and I'm in it. It's so much fun. Yeah.
And who was your favourite baddie?
Oh, my favourite baddie was the little Grask. You know, the one with the big long head, and he runs up and down the stairs. He makes me laugh. He's so funny.
Okay, we got some questions from this gentleman here.
Would you like to come up against the Dalek? I would love to go up against the Dalek. Yeah, no, just a little jetpack, something over his head. He can't do anything, can he?
Now we have a question from this gentleman next to him who's wearing a Dalek top.
Which episode was your favourite?
That's a very, very tricky question. It's probably the one where, have you seen the one where we have our guns and we're running around, we're doing the laser quest? Have you seen that one? That was the most fun because they set up some cameras and we got to run around playing laser quest for a whole day. You know, people pay money for that. I go for free, it was great.
Okay, we have a question from the gentleman at the back here.
What's it like being a relatively recent character in such an iconic and long-running show?
It's a real shock actually, because as far as I'm aware, I'm so normal. You know, I go out with my friends, I skateboard, I do, and then to be given a chance for something like this, literally out of nowhere, I can come to something like this and people recognise me. Like if I go to a shopping centre or something, I'll have little kids point at me and stare as I walk past. It's quite weird to get used to. It's not always a bad thing. I do quite like it, yeah.
Okay, we got a lady right up high over here. Hello.
Do you like the
Can't go it.
Sarah Jane Adventures?
I love it, yeah. It's so much fun. It's changed a lot of my life. For the good.
Okay, we have a question from a gentleman over the side, which I'll get through the throng of people. Excuse me. This is my keep fit routine. This is what's going on. Right, okay, gentlemen here.
Do you like working with Sarah Jane?
Liz is amazing. Elizabeth Sladen, who plays Sarah Jane, she's the nicest person in the whole wide world. She's literally like a mum to me. Like when my mum isn't there, she's there. She'll like make sure I've got a drink, make sure I'm happy and things like that. She's cuddly. She's just like a big mother hen. Love her to bits.
Here we have a question from a young man down the front. Oh, no, it's down.
I'm going to ask you for the son. What character, if you could pick any character in Sarah Jane, would you like to be?
It's Sarah Jane. I'd quite like to be the Kudlak, that big bug-looking monster thing. I'd quite like to wear all of that. That look like fun.
Okay, we've got a question from this little lady here.
What's the lieutenant like?
He's the funniest man ever. He's got so much energy. When you're with him, he's just like buzzing and he's like ready to run around and jump and he's literally, you know how you see the Doctor? That's what he's like. He's built, he's got so much charisma. It's amazing.
I have a question from a little Darth Vader down here.
Yeah.
That's it.
She says, who's your favourite actor to work with?
I haven't so much worked with him, but I met the Chuckle Brothers once. That was pretty cool. I was very happy with that. And I did a play once, and Rowan Atkinson, who does Mr. Bean, his wife produced it, and so I did dinner with Mr. Bean once. That was quite funny.
That's pretty cool. Okay, we're just trying to squeeze through this right to the edge here. What's it, lady?
Is it hard to memorise like all the lines Luke does because he's got 10,000 people memory?
Yeah, I do get some absolute crazy lines sometimes, some really long words which I've never heard of before. We get like writers and things like that. They know what it all means, so they give me a bit of a description of what these long words are saying. But no, I'm quite lucky. I can just